If you're a giver, then this video is for you. This video is strictly for the givers, those who give wholeheartedly, those who give from their heart, those who use the very things that God has supplied them with and utilize them to give for the greater good. Proverbs 18:16 says that your gift will make room for you and usher you into the presence of great men. But did you know the word gift in Hebrew comes from the root word matan, also natan, which means to give. So let's go back and change the word gift to give. Your giving will make room for you and bring you amongst the presence of great men. So it isn't necessarily about your talent bringing you above great men. It's really talking about your giving. Are you releasing what God is giving you? Are you keeping and storing what He's giving you, the treasures He's giving you, for it not to be released so others can receive the goodness of God? So the context in ancient Hebrew to give means to open doors. It doesn't mean give expecting something in return, but it means giving in obedience, giving to release, giving in a way that is sacrificial as an offering, pleasing to God. It's about honor, it's about generosity, it's about strategic giving and placing you amongst leaders that will allow you to be in positions and rooms that you are meant to be in. Belefni Jedolim in Hebrew means before great men. That means it gives you visibility, elevation, and more. Not only that, it gives you access to be around influential people that will put you in positions that will allow you to be in place where God needs you to be. So realistically, you're really already in the room. It's just a matter of you releasing your giving, your gift to the world, so that way access is granted. Giving always precedes elevation and release before expansion, and offering precedes before opportunity. And it's always been divinely put like that biblically. What you carry will place you in obedience to release it. So the gift that God has given you, it's not the talent that places you above great men. It's the way that you give it, the manner that you give it, the sacrificial way that you give it, the way that you offer it to people as a steward that allows you to be in position amongst great men. In the Bible, gift has different meanings. It's put in different contexts, but a lot of times it is misinterpreted as a talent, and it's not a talent. It is your giving that puts you in a position for opportunity that creates expansion. Generous people with giving hearts are often misunderstood, and they are always attacked. And it's because of other people's insecurities. And sometimes your giving makes people insecure. And the only reason why that they're insecure, because what you carry in you makes them offended. Joseph was a giver, and he was gifted in dreams. And when he shared his dreams, the way he was attacked by his brothers, put in a pit, and sold into slavery. And not only that, he was falsely accused. David, before he was King David, was also a faithful giver. God utilized him at a very early age, and his gifts, which were used to give into the kingdom, were used to bring King Saul peace. And in the end, the very gift that he used sacrificially and in obedience later put King Saul in a place where he was very jealous of David, even tried to take his life. And as a result, many people don't know. If you really look, a lot of people never cover that Job was a real deal giver. Job cared for the less fortunate, those who were fatherless, those who were widows. Job's life before he lost everything was dedicated to helping those in need. And how was Job attacked? He lost everything, his children, everything. And God ended up restoring that. But these are the things that givers go through. Last but not least, Jesus. We know Jesus was the ultimate giver. Jesus gave through his words, his teachings, through forgiveness, through healing. And Jesus was betrayed by the people that sat at the table with him, the people that witnessed his giving. And in the end, Jesus was crucified. So, what we learn from givers, they go through heavy periods of testing, betrayal by ones who are closest to them, and they go through enduring long seasons of trials and tribulations. So, I want to remind the giver, when the word says your gift will make room for you, continue to not grow weary in well doing. It is your giving that God will allow you to be in position to be amongst people that will allow you to expand, that will allow you to grow. But God also wants you to be reminded to set boundaries in your giving. Your giving shouldn't deplete you. It shouldn't make you anxious. It shouldn't put you in a place where you don't feel peace. Because giving comes from a place where it is worship, it is surrender, it is obedience, it is sacrificial. Anytime you feel where you're giving and it puts you in a position where you're like, I don't know about this, or it makes you feel uneasy and it also feels manipulative, draw back from it. But it's also a reminder to remind you that your giving from a great place, from a beautiful place, will allow God to put you in a place where you're supposed to be at a right time. And I pray that God allows you to be in a position where you give strategically, where you give in wisdom, where you give in a place of discernment. Your gift is simply, how are you giving with what God has given you? Have you dug it up and stored it so that nobody sees it? Or are you releasing it from a place where God gets all the glory, not expecting anything in return? Because that's the kind of giving that God loves. That's the kind of giving that he honors. That's the kind of giving that moves him and allows him to shift people in a space where you are presented at the table and favor just falls and overtakes you. So, what is it that God has given you and gifted you, and you are supposed to present it as a giving sacrifice so that others are able to see the goodness of God? I hope this word blessed you. For the past few days, God has placed it in my heart to go dig deep into giving. And I wanted to share with people that your giving is making room for you. Your giving is placing you in the presence of leaders, of great men, of expansion. Your giving is healing people. Your giving is shifting hearts of others. So may this word fill you up, and may this word be embedded and tattooed in your heart. Be blessed.